And I can't stand when it rains. Looks like the sun's coming out though, so that's a good sign. Safety first. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm kind of excited to make this video because it's a 1-year anniversary. So 1-year anniversary, you guys might be 1-year anniversary for what? Well, I actually got this car, I think it was March 4th, somewhere around there, March 4th or March 5th, I can't really remember, but it's a 1-year anniversary for me and my Mustang GT. So I kind of wanted to make like a 1-year update, you know, when I first made my first video, or my second video, which has the most views right now on my channel, and I'm kind of embarrassed by it, honestly. It has like 4,700 views on it, so I'm like, wow. Well, that was my first time being on camera, first time talking to a camera, you know, by yourself, so it's kind of awkward. I told everyone, like, yeah, well, it's been pretty reliable. Well, I only had it for a week, so that's not really like a good, you know, about saying that if it's reliable or not. So 1 year later, I'm like, I'm here, you know, and I haven't really had a lot of issues with it. And the reason why this is named 96 to 04 is because, as you guys, I mean, they're different body styles, but they have the same motor in it, you know, so it kind of goes hand in hand, you know, and they're pretty much the same. So for a quick answer, are 96 to 04 Mustang GTs reliable? Yes, I think they're like stupid reliable, honestly. Well, I got my car at 87,000 miles, you know, and you gotta do all the maintenance stuff when you buy a used car, you know, like I drained the radiator fluid because it looked kind of brownish, I'm not gonna lie, so I drained it. I did a complete flush, and me going to that, going to my next thing was my only repair that I've done to this car so far, excluding one thing. So the thing that I had to do was, because I flushed it, you know, and doing a flush on a radiator, on a radiator like that, they use a lot of compressed air, you know, and to push everything out of it. So usually when you do that, it makes the water pump go bad. So the water pump gasket went bad, you know, so I just went ahead and took the water pump off. It's 40 bucks, threw a new water pump in there, and I never had another issue. One other issue that I had when I bought the car was that the fan wasn't blowing, you know, and when me and my dad actually got the car, we figured out that it was just a hose loose. So we put the hose on, the fan started blowing, you know. The AC wasn't exactly working, so we didn't know if it just needed a compressor, if it needed Freon, if it needed anything like that. So check this out, we bought we filled it up with Freon. It didn't go low for about 3 months, so we're like, maybe there's a small leak somewhere. Well, we figured out it was leaking out of the front of the compressor. So we put a new compressor on it. How many parts is that? 2 parts. And that's when we bought the car, you know. So we put a new compressor on it. That compressor ended up going bad within like 3 days. The front of the hub busted off and fluid went everywhere. Like, I'm not joking, it was freaking insane. Well, anyways, I got a new one, replaced it, never had another issue. Well, just recently my AC went low again, and I think that was due to my fault. I took the caps off the high side to replace them, and I think they went low. I think it started leaking because of me. So that's another user error, you know. This car has never gave me any huge problems, you know, and I always do all my maintenance. Like, you got to do your maintenance, and your car should usually take care of you, you know. It repays you back in a good way. So just yesterday, actually, when I left work, I pulled up to this postal annex right now because I got to return this, the GoPro Hero 4 that I bought off of eBay, and I bought this one, the one that you guys are watching on. Well, the one I bought was freezing and stuff, so I'm sending it back, you know. So anyways, yesterday when I was leaving work, this car was smoking, guys. I'm not joking, like, it was smoking. Like, I was like, oh my god, because like I had my car running, letting it warm up and stuff before I left, so I turned around, smoke was coming out of the hood, so I ran to my car, turned it off, and opened the hood, and all the coolant was coming out of the cap. Well, if you guys don't know and you guys are new to this video, by the way, welcome. My name is Chris. We do Mustang videos here, and we kind of do little discussion videos like this and stuff. So anyways, the radiator cap was coming off, like, it wasn't coming off, but the coolant was boiling, you know, and it was like stupid hot. So I let it cool down, and I was unloosening the cap, letting the pressure come out little by little, and then finally I figured out the fans weren't kicking on. So that coolant just started boiling, you know, and you might be saying, why is the fan kicking on? I thought they were reliable. Well, that's my fault, you know. I just changed to the PI intake manifold. Okay. So if you buy an old car like this, 99 to 04 don't have a problem, but 96 to 98 might have this problem. They do have this problem because the intake manifold in the front, right behind the radiator, it's plastic and it's not like aluminum crossover like the newer cars are. So if that goes bad on you, which it usually does, it usually cracks from just being old, and I think that might have been a recall, but that goes bad. So that recently just went bad on me, but I already had a PI intake manifold because I'm doing the PI swap, you know, so I didn't really care. It cracked, whatever, gave me a reason to just change it, and I think you guys should just change the PI intake manifold anyways, because it gives you more power and it doesn't suffocate your engine. So anyways, I put the PI intake manifold on, right? Well, it doesn't have a coolant temp sensor hole, so I didn't have the coolant temp sensor put on. Well, I just figured out recently when I just filled it up with Freon. What was that noise? I swear, every single time I'm recording, there's some weird noise in the background. That. Anyways, I filled it up. The AC clutch wasn't kicking on, so I'm like, why isn't it? Oh, maybe it's because the coolant temp sensor isn't plugged in, you know? Maybe that's why. So I went ahead and plugged it in, and boom, the AC clutch starts going. So I'm thinking it's because that controls your temperature inside, and it tells you when for the fans not to turn on, you know? So I had it connected. Well, when I had it connected, the fans weren't kicking on in the front because right now the coolant temp is pegged on cold. So the fans don't need to kick on if the motor is cold, you know? So once it picks up to a middle or it starts to get high, the fans kick on. So it wasn't reading anything, so it doesn't need to kick on, you know? So they never kicked on. So again, that's my fault. I should have got it tapped in there, and I need to get this coolant temp sensor in there. So I have it disconnected right now, and the fans are always on, so it's like a safety feature. If the sensor goes bad, the fans kick on. So yeah, man, that was my problem. So long story short, guys, if you guys take care of your car, maintenance it all the time, you usually never have a problem with these cars. And I've never had an issue. I really love this car, and if you're looking for your first car, guys, it's stupid reliable. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just gotta find a good condition car, one that's not beat on, you know. And in my case, I found a low mileage one, 87,000 miles for 1996. Like, that's stupid low. Well, so once more, guys, if you guys are viewing this video for the first time, my name is Chris. We do Mustang videos here, and if you guys enjoyed your stay here, please drop a big like. It means so much to me. It helps my videos get out there and stuff like that. And if you guys are viewers for the first channel, you like me, you like this video, we have more stuffs on the way. Like I said, guys, we're doing the PI swap, so more power is coming. Forced induction, all kinds of stuff on this build, guys. Is gonna be freaking amazing. So if this is your first time viewing, guys, just consider subscribing. Go ahead and check the other videos that I have down below, and if you guys like the videos, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.